welcome all. So I'm starting the readings for the full moon eclipse in Sagittarius. It's going to be a very, very intense few days around that. Maybe some of you feel it already. Then there are a few planets right now in retrograde, so there's going to be a lot of like ups and downs, right? So yep, I feel it. I feel it also because this is going to be my last reading here in Israel. I'm going to go back to Europe next week on the 3rd. That's why I'm doing these reading a little earlier, but of course I will post them like 2 days before the full moon. So, and I feel it, I really feel it, because I'm packing and I'm moving, and I'm not like moving forever, but it's like each time when I leave I feel. And this time I'm leaving and I don't know what's gonna be out there, really, like on the airport and with all the constrictions. And, you know, I'm just gonna be accepting what is, right? I'm just gonna be in my center, and that's really what we want to become, centered. Because this eclipse in Sagittarius is creating an honest world. This is where we look at how can we find the truth. Now the truth has many facets, has many way of looking at it, right? Depending of, I'm sitting here and I see like a 6 drawn here, and you sit there and you see a 9. So you say it's a 9, and I say no, it's a 6, and no, you say it's a 9, and it's both are right? If there is right and wrong, there's never really right and wrong. There's just this moment. And Sagittarius is a very angelic kind of figure in the traditional tarot deck. I'm gonna see if I find the Sagittarius right now. Is that, yeah, here. Is that guardian angel that we actually have over us, and it means temperance, right? So this is the classical picture of Sagittarius, temperance. And as you can see, he has 1 foot in the water and 1 foot on earth, meaning he is balancing between these dualities. Now what's going to happen is that we are finding a minimalistic lifestyle appealing again, like we downsizing. And this is what I feel right now, packing. I'm looking at all these things that I have, and I'm like, do I really need this? No. Does this feel like quality? No. Does this feel like a person made it and was enjoying making it? No. So I get rid of it, right? So right now, while I'm packing, I'm looking at my things, and I'm like noticing, I'm like, I don't, no, yes, okay, no. So I'm noticing this is like what's coming up. Like I'm going deeper. I'm already buying organic, fair trade. I really looking at everything that I do right now in the most honest eyes, right? My eyes are like literally looking at everything like, okay, what was happening here where it was made? I'm not just like, oh, it's a product, and oh yeah, I buy it, right? So just so that you know what's gonna come up to you, right? We're reducing stuff, right? And I saw this quote, or saw this like video, and he said, if the industry is collapsing within these 8 weeks, then we really only must have bought garbage, right? For something to fall apart, like we all of a sudden become like aware of like what's necessary to me. What do I really need? Do I need 20 pair of shoes? No, I need one good pair of shoe that I can walk in, maybe one with a heel that's classic that I can wear to every outfit, right? A sandal, a sneaker, and a boot, right, for the winter. And it's like I kind of like trying to do the number 10, because of the 10 cards, right, that we have. As like that 1 to 10 life like cycle, and try to have like 10 shoes, 10 pants, 10 t-shirts, 10 jackets, 10 bags, like just minimalize, right? So just to give you an idea a little bit what's happening. So this is my picture for the Sagittarius. It's the forward bend. It's like coming into the absolute union of you connecting the lower self with the higher self, right? And also one foot in water, one foot on the ground. But here it's like I'm connected to this lotus that rises through the muck, rises through the subconscious into the light, right? I'm not finished yet with the picture. I'm like still working on some details, but when I take the picture for the video, it will be done, right? But so right now you get the idea of, this is for me the Temperance card, right? And also like connecting it to a yoga pose, right? So this is your own guardian angel, like when you go deep within and realize what is really going on, right? And you breathe here in this like sometimes even difficult pose for some people. The hamstrings are not open yet, and it's like there's a lot going on, right? So yeah, so that's the pose for me for this eclipse, right? And I decided to do the reading a little bit different. I usually start with the sign that's happening, and right now I want to just see which one of the players are coming first, and this is how I'm going to do the reading, right? Putting it a little bit lower so you can see what's coming out. So I just want to like change it up a little, right? So it becomes also interesting for you, but also for me. I want to, since I just started this, right? I do reading for a long time, but on a public level, this is pretty new, right? So I hope you enjoy it. And I also want to thank all the subscribers that already subscribed to my channel. I think it's like now I'm 35 people. That's the number 8, infinity, right? Each time I'm like so loving it, and I am so grateful for the trust, right, that you're placing in me and subscribing, because I love it, right? So let's see, right, in the order. They're coming out. That's how I'm going to do the reading. Okay. Oops, there they come. Okay. All right, now I cannot shuffle with 2 cards. That's a little difficult, so I will put them one after the other. Boom, boom. There we go, right? So this is the order that I'm going to do the reading. So one more time, some of you ask me, what is this like? I'm not like, someone said like, okay, something weird with the court cards, like, and the sign, right? So when you see a reading from someone else, right, and let's say the Knight of Swords comes up, right, I will actually put it down below in the description. I will explain the dates in there so they stay there, so that you can always look when your court card comes up, or when a court card comes up from someone like, you know, coming into your life. So the Knight of Swords is actually from the 10th of May to the 9th of June, right? So if you're born there, that's your card, right? Which is completely different from then the Major Arcana. The Major Arcana is really the astrological zodiac sign date, right? From the time that it's being published everywhere, right? But the court card, they variate a little bit, because we have no pages in there. It's only the knight, the king, and the queen, right? Those are like the major characters divided in the time frame that I'm gonna post down below. Okay, good. So this is the reading that I'm gonna do, right? So I have the Knight of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, the Knight of Cups. So a lot of action first, right? The Knight of Swords, a lot of knights. Actually, all the knights, they're like came together. Then the King of Wands, Queen of Wands, King of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, King of Cups, King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, right? This is how I'm going to do the reading. This is very interesting, right? So all the knights, all the messenger, right? So there is a big message coming to us, and I'm really looking forward to each of you, what the message is going to be on this like full moon eclipse in Sagittarius, right? For sure the angels are watching over us. For sure the angels are going to help us to go deeper and find a solution and find the light even through this darkness, right? This is what the lotus flower does. She is reaching up and she is finding the light no matter what. That's what plants do. All right, okay, so thank you so much for watching. Namaste. Welcome, Taurus. This is your full moon eclipse reading in Sagittarius. One more time. Sagittarius is this guardian angel that is going to appear to all of us in this very incredible moment of an eclipse. And for me, Sagittarius is the forward bend, is the going inwards, is the going, finding the light within you, okay? Remember, you of the court cards are the King of Pentacles. Now, if you're born on the 10th, between the 10th of April to the 9th of May, that is your card, right? Your court card. If not, you have the other ones. The dates are below. So this is for you, Taurus, as a King of Pentacles. Now, where you're coming from is the Star card. And the Star card is Aquarius, but also maybe there is an Aquarius in your life, but it also means that you have this quality now, reach this quality to believe in your hopes and in your dreams, and that you really connected to a higher consciousness, because that's really what Aquarius is, the age of Aquarius that's coming now, right? So it's gonna affect you. And in the center of your reading is the Three of Wands, meaning things are coming to you, things that you planned, things that you want for a long time, and they're going to be successful because it's crossed with the Six of Wands, right? So you move from Three of Wands to Six of Wands, and it shows me that you clearly are creating now your life. You're creating and manifesting. I can see it very clearly. So let's go to the bottom, actually to near past. is 10 of Wands, meaning something has ended, something that you were doing too much and you said no more. I'm not gonna work that hard anymore. I'm just gonna enjoy myself. And it's like 10 is a new number 1, right? Below you, we have the Emperor, meaning you have either an Aries person in your life that's supporting you, that's really strong and as a friend, right? Or you have some of these qualities now in your life. You become the King of Kings, right? Even if you're female, it doesn't matter. King of Kings, it's an energy. It's a strong energy, because he's like the doer, right? He's fire, and he's like, he makes things happen. Above you, the Page of Wands, you have this heart opening for you. You clearly understand, like, I gotta enjoy myself, and there's a lot of wands happening, right? So in the center of your reading, so you have the Page of Wands, 10 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 3 of Wands, and in the near future, the 5 of Wands. So you still kind of having moments, right? So that it's midway, you know, 5 and the 10. Just become aware of that. You don't want to go into being competitive, particularly at work or when you work. Don't compete with no one. It's like you doing your thing and that's it. You don't need to think about no one else. You don't need to compare yourself. And you have now at the end the King of Swords, which is also Aquarius in the court cards, right? So you were framed with these two Aquarian energies. So this age of Aquarius is clearly doing something to you, Taurus. You become clearly aware of higher consciousness, of a higher awareness, and that's gonna make you go and trust into opening yourself up to these creative doings, right? Wands is acting, doing, living, feeling it, right? So you are here living it, and in work, you going through a phase where you realize how good you are in what you're doing, how you have mastered, right? So, and you don't need to compete with no one about that. You know your craft, you know what you have done. And the King of Swords is all about your intellect, right? Intellectual, going deeper intellectually with your work, learning more about it, becoming the master here. This is the sign of being the master, right? The King of Swords. So you very clearly have that in check, right? And again, remember, you going out now. I mean, the waves are coming. The things that you projected are coming. The hopes and dreams that you have are coming to you in a very successful way. You're gonna go out there and be famous, right? Because you have all that energy to make it. You have a clear awareness of that. Yeah, it's short and sweet, this message for you. Nothing like complicated. It's just the 10 and the 5 of Wands. Like, just have a, you know, remember, like 10, it's too much. 5, it's like there it's already, it begins the difficulty, right? Until 4 of Wands, they're kind of positive. 5 of Wands, it starts, but it's like, it's just being competing. It's a normal thing, right? We do that. Okay, so let's see what is your oracle for this full moon eclipse. The number 36, middle world. Okay, I'm gonna blend it in. So let me find the page. Okay, the essence. The middle world is the realm of day-to-day reality and the playground of the living. It is the present moment where everything is happening. Yet the middle world is created by the future, not only the past, and it is a mirror of the invisible realms. When things are right in the middle world, heaven and earth support everything. When they are not right, heaven and earth must be brought into order as well. An invitation. The middle world shows up when conditions are favorable to your undertaking. Do not hesitate. Move forward as heaven and earth are smiling upon you. The time is right, so be expedient, but mindful of not being reckless. The world is your playground, and what would require great effort at any other time can be accomplished with ease right now. Amazing, yeah, this is there is this hopes that you get now, you becoming famous, you becoming, as you know, you shine your light, you using something to bring it to the world. There is a expertise work coming to you, and you supported by the emperor, right? So you do have a very clear, strong message here. And this young energy that's jumping up, right? This happiness. Very beautiful. You are gonna express this, what you ask for, and it's going to be very successful in what you're going to express, what you're going to act, what you're going to show to the world. It will bring you onto a new intellectual level. Very beautiful. So, my dear Taurus, for this full moon meditation, I suggest you meditate on this, on these two cards, right? Combined, of course, with the earthly plane that's supporting that. Very nice, very beautiful. Thank you for watching. Namaste.